let's go on February to our first trailer for Scream 7. The road to this film has been littered with controversy. Fans have not been happy or excited for this film. So has this trailer turned some of those fans around? Or has this caused this film to slash even further down the road of controversy? Starting off with a brief catch up with the controversy, just in case somebody somehow missed it, back in late 2023, Melissa Cabrera, the main character of Scream 5 and 6, made a controversial stance on something political that was happening. I won't get exactly what that was, because I'm nowhere near well educated enough on that subject to do so. And soon afterwards was fired. And soon after that, Jim Taylor left the project to film Wednesday Season 2. They decided to steer Scream 7 in a different direction. They got Neve Campbell back, after she had previously declined to return for Scream 6 due to pay disputes, and this is going to be a story that focuses on Sydney, and this trailer just confirms that further. We see Ghostface going after Sydney, who now has a daughter. Now for one, I am of course excited to see more of Sydney Prescott, who apparently now owns a coffee shop. I didn't expect that direction for that character, but alright. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. That we won't be getting to see the third chapter of Sam and Tara's stories. I'm intrigued to see her daughter, how they make her different from Sydney. We see one of the daughter's friends with Making a Grace is wearing a plaid skirt, which in the past also has been a calling card that they are Ghostface. But that is pretty decently known in the Scream fandom, so I'm thinking this is probably a red herring. And I'm of course excited to see who ends up being Ghostface by the end of the film, or Ghostfaces. Now we do already have to confirm that Matthew Lillard, Dave Arquette, and Scott Foley are going to be in this film as their respective characters. Now this of course raises some eyebrows, as these characters are dead. And so far, Screams are bringing characters back from the dead. Now with Matthew Lillard, fans have theorized that Stu is still alive for years. This was also referenced to Scream 5 and 6. And with fans wanting him to return, his recent push in the FNAF movie, and the desperateness of wanting a successful Scream film, I would say this is very likely. Now how this return will happen is a different story. Most of these will be simple as Stu is still alive and is not going after revenge. But other people think maybe this is a Ghostface we have not met before, and this person is using AI to recreate Stu's voice. We've also heard from leakers that apparently Sydney's supposed to have several FaceTime calls with Stu, and the AI explanation still stands in that case. We also get a very quick line from Stu at the end of the trailer.
This is gonna be fun.
Later in the trailer, we'll also hear this line from Dewey.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Now, of course, with this character having been killed, and this line sounding very out of character for Dewey, the AI explanation would make a lot of sense. Now, we haven't seen the Ronan, which doesn't surprise me as he's one of the least best Ghostfaces. Which one do I think it is? Alive or AI? I think it could be either or maybe even a mix of both. We also have a quick scene that at least makes it look like Sydney's husband's going to die, which I would prefer that I'll save for the film. We see the Meek face from Scream 5 and 6. I'm no surprised about both these characters, considering how connected they are to the previous two films, but I will gladly see more of them. I do think it's almost odd how much it feels from like the Scream 5 than Scream 7. We're focusing on the legacy characters, going back to Stu's house again, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not much to say about that, but there it is. But then when it comes to my biggest worry about this film, it's commentary. All the Scream films have commentary on horror films. Minus Scream 6. I'm not really sure horror films have changed that much since the last two. I'm of course hoping Scream 7 will have some good commentary, but there's nothing so far that makes that clear. Despite maybe a more meta approach, being a commentary on AI, which if done right and I hit over the head with, I wouldn't mind. But that's our first trailer for Scream 7. Are you excited? And who do you think is Ghostface? Also, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribing. Bye guys for now, bye Scott Thacker.